So today's message is just really simple. Um, what if? I know we talked about acting as if a couple of days ago, but what if? What if things worked out better than you imagined? What if all your dreams came true and the reality was actually greater than your wildest imagination? And it's so funny because it's like the street was dead as soon as I turned this on. It's like a bunch of cars driving by or whatever. But yeah, just take a moment to think about that and think about how you would be moving, how much stress would be taken off of your shoulders, how you would start to interact with reality, with the people around you, with your friends, with yourself. How would you start to think? What preparations would you make? And why don't you just act that way now? Why don't you just make those preparations now? Why don't you just trust in the promise that was made to you? Once you've prayed for it, you meditated, you prayed for it, you wrote it down, you visualized it. That's all you need to do. From there, all you need to do is act as if. All you need to do is just start thinking about things could actually work out for me. Things could actually work out greater for me. And recently for me, I've been experiencing these type of thoughts with just a little bit of kind of a process of transformation and growth within my relationships, but also within my career, also within my businesses that I'm scaling up currently. Also within this, I realized that this is my purpose. And it's something that I started and knew for a while, but I always stop and start. But would you stop if you knew that it would work out for you? That if you knew that this is where you are supposed to be, that this is what you're supposed to be doing? So it's not a long video at all, especially with these cars just continually driving by. It's kind of annoying. But hopefully you guys can hear me. And I'll make another video, a longer form video later. But I just wanted to plant that seed. It's okay to think positively. It's okay to walk into knowing that things are going to work out for you. Things like that your dreams will come true. And then whatever these minor setbacks or whatever these current situations that you've been put in, all it is doing is helping to store up your faith, helping to store up and putting a certain type of thoughts that you need to put you in the right type of frequency, so that you have enough spiritually so that you can take this journey. You have enough spiritual sustenance to take this journey. You have enough confidence and belief in yourself to take this journey. And a lot of times things are moving slow because we don't have that. We aren't moving forward. Like, you don't think about walking. You just think, oh, it's going to take a long time. But eventually you'll get there. Let's say you want to walk to the park. You want to walk to the gas station, the corner store, wherever you want to walk. You want to walk to go get some lunch. You're not thinking, oh, will I ever make it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even if it is 5 or 10 miles, you're just thinking, dang, it's going to take hours. You're not thinking, will I ever get there? You know you'll get there eventually, right? As long as I just keep putting one foot in front of the other, I'll get there. And then what happens when I get there? Maybe they doing a sale today. Maybe they, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they got the fresh meat out for you. The fresh kava meat out for you. Maybe got that fresh. They just got the fresh batch of fruit in for you for your smoothie place. Whatever it is that you're headed to, it's the same thing. Why don't you start thinking about that? Like, if your goal is to own a business, instead of thinking, will this business work? Just think, I know it's gonna, we'll reach our sales goals. We'll reach our target goals. If I just continually put one foot in front of the other, do a little bit each day. It's not like, and the other thing is I used to max out. Like, this is why I had trouble being consistent with my workouts. Because I'll go in and I'll work out for 3 hours, super hard. I'll run hella miles. And then the next day I'm too tired. Like, my body's dog tired. Like, my body's like, bro, we can't do that again, because that's not sustainable. Just do something that's sustainable. Find, like, if even if it's 15, 30 minutes. Like for me, it's just been trying to make a video every day, or even on some days I'll have 20 insights, and so I'll make 20 videos. And so like tomorrow I may have a lot to do. I may only be able to make a 5-10 minute video. But I can make that video and I can post one of my other videos, my 20 other videos. Or like with trading, like I used to, I need to make $1,000 a day. I made that 1,000, but I also end up losing a lot on that, reaching for that high lofty goal instead of just saying, if whatever I'm making at my job, let's say I'm making $200 a day at my job. If I can make $200 a day, or if I can make $100 a day, then that's supplemental income. And then you build supplemental income until you get to the point you build that up over the course of a year or a few years, and you look up and now you've replaced you've saved up enough, and because you're still making income, and you look up and you're making more than you were making at your job, because the compound effect on it, and you're continually getting better and growing. Because that was one thing too. I was trying to be, I'm a just full-time trader. I'm full-time. And then that just puts extra stress and extra pressure on you. And what we're talking about is taking that stress and that pressure off of you, because you know it's going to work out. So now if you know it's going to work out, you're not stressed. You able to move into the flow. You're able to just focus on the actual product that you're trying to create. You're focused on actually just doing the task versus the result of the task. Because that's not what is. The result is up to God. Like your responsibility is very simple. And I say it like with this all the time. I'm just a vessel. All I have to do is hit record and let the words flow out of me. That's the easy part. You know what I'm saying? Like crafting the message, and the unseen hands, they got the hard part. It's this concept of the unseen hands, which is like your archangels, your ancestors, your higher selves, like God, Jesus, like all these higher beings and divine entities working behind the scenes. Like if this is all I can see, when they say it's all happening in the back, like if you close your eyes and then view from the place of in the back of your life, right? Instead of trying to project something out and just be in it and understand that you got it now. So I charge us to do that, because I'm going to do it too. We got to walk as if, but then start thinking like, what if things work out? You know what I'm saying? It's okay if things work out. I think people are so afraid of success more than failure, like, because then it's like, dang, like that's new responsibilities. I got to transform. Now I have to be even better. Now I have to, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't be the guy that doesn't do with no responsibilities. Nobody cares. Nobody has expectations for you. And I think that's really hard for people that have always been the high achievers. And it's like, okay, I done got a lull period. Ain't nobody even checking for me. I kind of like this vibe. It kind of feel good. But then you realize this is my element. It's not how it's like something's feeling off. You don't feel comfortable because you're used to achieving highly. And you know deep down in yourself that you aren't living up to your potential. But if you take all that pressure off of you, and first off, who cares about what other people think? Who cares about, like, none of that matters. It's about you and God. It's about you and the people's lives you can touch and make a positive impact on them. That's the only thing you should be thinking about. Like, what do they want? What do they need? How can I serve them better, you know? And just think about how you can embody that person when things are working out in your favor. Think about how you can, like, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to bridge that gap? So, and what do I need to do to make myself feel more comfortable in being in that new person, that being in that space of success, of things working out at the podium, at the finish line? Like, you know, like, what if just things worked out, man? What if everything went your way? What if everything is working in your favor right now, even when you feel like you're taking a setback, you feel like you're taking a loss? What if it's all for a greater purpose, to connect you with something that you didn't even know you needed? You didn't even think about how you wanted. You didn't even think about how you prayed and asked for it however long ago. It could have been years ago. And so just know, man, it's all happening, man. You don't have to worry about it. All you need to, this is what you need to do. Is think about how it is going to work out. Think about what do I need to do to be in preparation for when it does work out. Because we spend so much time, what if it doesn't, what if it doesn't? And when it does, it's like you get the ball in your hand, you don't know what to do. If you ain't been practicing, if you ain't been practicing your two dribbles and pull up, like when it happens, you're going to be, like you're going to airball. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. And even I've been getting into shape because I'm going to get back into the martial arts, but it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You can envision it in your mind all day, but if you aren't physically doing the technique on a day in, day out basis, then when it happens, you're going to be sloppy, bro. You're going to be forgetting things. Whereas, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to shoot. You're trying to two-leg shoot, but you're not driving. You're trying to catch the right in your underarm, but you haven't done that shit in years, so it's not gonna just come off smooth and easy and natural. So just get into the practice of being that person now. Whatever your routine will be when things work out, start having that routine now. And that's what I realized, and that's when things like this start opening doors for me, and that's when God started talking to me more and started saying, oh, this is what you need to be doing. And so I started doing it more. You know? And I think that is the key for us. I got like a bunch of like my daggone shoes is like all green now. It's crazy. I barely walked or anything. I don't even know where that came from. But just remember, man, it's you can only control what you can control. Stop worrying about shit that's out of your control. Give that to God. Give it to the unseen hands. And focus on what you can control. Even if it's a list of 3 things, 1 thing, 5 things that you know that you can do every day to bring you closer. You know that you that you are envisioning that in living your dreams, you're doing this every day. I'm doing this, I'm waking up, I'm praying, I'm reading the Bible, I'm meditating, I'm going to the gym. We'll do that. I'm eating healthy. We'll do that. Just do it now. Why are you waiting until the end? And you're just going to continually push. You're just pushing out the due date further and further. And that's just giving you more and more work to do. It's just like, and then that's why you feeling like, bro, I'm burnt out. Because first off, you're not even in alignment, bro. Your actions ain't in alignment. Your thoughts ain't in alignment. So, just a food for thought right there, man. Everything is happening as it should be, bro. You are as you should be, baby. And everything is working out, man. You are your dream now. Because you got to remember that. You're living your dream now. It was a dream that you had before being this person. You didn't even know. You don't even remember that, right? But I guarantee you, most of us are doing that. We're living our dream, a dream that we may have had 5, 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, right now. And so just think about, who am I going to be in 5, who do I want to be in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and what can I do today to put me in alignment with that? Because it's happening, it's going to happen. And you got to start thinking about that. Every day when you wake up, we here. I was so happy, like, what if you got her down? Hey, we in there. Feel me? Like, we did it. Whatever it is, bro. Like, you gotta be, that's why I say every day, man, another day, another beautiful day, living the dream, baby. You know, regardless of what happened, it's still a beautiful day living the dream, man. Because I get to do this, I get to be out in nature. I get to take walks in the middle of the day. I get to talk to God and let God be a vessel for and touch other people's lives. And so think about what that means for you in your own life. What are you doing that is already according to the dream? And what do you need to do? It don't have to be a lot. It could be 3 things, man. Start small and just continually build on that day after day after day after day. But doing it and walking from the point of, I got it. I did it. We doing it. We living it now. So I appreciate y'all, man. Just another brief message. And we're going to get to the point of starting to have interactions. I want to hear about, how's that working for you? What are you doing? What do you need to do? You know what I'm saying? What are those 3 things for you? You can write me. You can hit me. Because this is, hey man, we in this thing together, bro. We are a collective. This is a group. It's like a cohort. And we using each other to elevate, continually push us higher. Like, That's what I always think about. Like, man, I know I could be positively touching somebody's life right now. And I think about, I don't want to do, or this message, I don't know. I just pray, ask God, give me the words, give me the strength, and use me to impact somebody else's life. And I think about somebody else's life that could be impacted. I just think about how I was feeling when I was at my lowest, and there was videos like these, and even thoughts like these from God that kept me going and brought me back to a right frequency, man. So don't give up on yourself, bro. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be down on yourself. Uplift yourself. Know that you live in that dream, man. Got this, baby. Love you.